You and I are looking at each other right now. You Fetcher
true.
from season 5, me, amazingly handsome canine game show host. Former, whatever. Oh, hey! Ruff Ruffman here. You probably know me from Fetch! Or more likely, and more recently, from when I went viral for destroying my home while sharing my morning skincare routine. And then you just add just a splash of moisturizer. Ow! Right in the eye. Ow! Ah! My pixie! But now I am Ruff Ruffman, content creator. My guest today is Shreya, former Fetcher, current data engineer working in information risk management, and today we are talking about digital professionalism. Shreya, welcome! I haven't seen you since your days on Fetch. How long ago was that?
It was, 15 or 16 years, so it's good to see you. You look great.
Well, thank you. That is the joy of being animated. I always stay the same. So listen, Shreya, everyone's telling me, and by everyone, I basically just mean Blossom, digital professionalism is very important, which I agree. Also, what is that?
I think it's the idea that what you do on the internet matters and can have an impact on the way that people in your workplace can view you, even when it really doesn't seem like it does.
So you can't just go on the internet at work and do whatever you want?
Yeah.
Very interesting. I'm taking notes with my brain pen. So let's just say, for example, I am what I am now, which is a content creator, and I work from home, just like you. How do you set boundaries to stay professional when you feel you're working from home where you may feel you don't have to be professional?
Yeah, that was definitely a really big adjustment because right when I graduated from college, I wasn't working remotely. I was going into an office 5 days a week. And when COVID hit, we all switched to work remote. And it was definitely quite a challenge to set some of those boundaries because as fun as it seems to sit in bed and scroll while wiggling my mouse and pretending to be online, unfortunately, that was not going over so well for the people that I was working with. So I found that setting alarms, having a routine in the morning, making sure that I'm treating my workday like I'm going into the office, even if my office is just a separate room in my apartment, that really helped me.
So what you've done is you've simulated a workday from home.
Exactly.
So when you're working remotely with others, do you feel like part of the team?
It has been a very intentional journey to try to connect with my coworkers and really get to know them because nobody wants to work with people where the only thing you talk about is what you're working on. Like, I want to know what my coworkers are doing. For me personally, I helped my company found our culture team. So we now have culture groups that work together to put on regular programming where we can all get together on Zoom and play games, talk about our days, and really just get to know each other.
Very nice. And there's so many ways to communicate. Emails, Slack, Zoom, voice calls, video calls, texting.
All of it.
All of it. I was, for a while, starting all my Slack messages with, "Hey, Ruff Ruffman here," with a big exclamation point, which I've been told is a bit much.
I love it.
Right? Thank you.
Yeah, it's tough. There are so many ways to communicate with people, and it can feel a little overwhelming. That was one of the hardest parts of switching between jobs is every company has a completely different set of norms for how they choose to communicate. So for me, in the workplace, asking directly is kind of the best way that I've found to figure out what the norms are. And from there, you can also figure out what works best for you.
You and I are looking at each other right now. You Fetcher
true.
from season 5, me, amazingly handsome canine game show host. Former, whatever. How important is spacing and punctuation and capitalizing certain things and using the right emoji? Because it's very hard to read tone on a text. How important are those tools to try to be as specific in everything that you're saying?
Great question. And like you said, there's nothing more important than the correct emoji usage in a Slack message. Punctuation, capitalization, correct grammar, not only is it important for tone, but it's a great way to just show respect to the people that you're working with. Because again, when we are communicating online, all we really have are the messages that we send each other. And something that I found is really helpful for me is to generally just assume positive intent with the people that I'm communicating with.
That's a very important point you're making. Assume positive intent. I think that's amazing. Well, Shreya, thank you so much for talking with me today. I learned so much about how to behave properly on the internet, how work works when you're remote, and it's so nice to see you all growed up.
I know. Ruff, it was great to see you too. Good luck with your content creation journey.
Thank you, Shreya.
Thanks, Ruff.
A lot of great ideas there on how to be professional in our digital world. Well, now, if you'll excuse me, I have to figure out my work/social/work/social schedule. Need to organize that, for I should probably get a job first. So it's kind of all social right now. Oh well. See ya!